That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm live. Let's see. Let's get the chat open. We'll see if anybody wants to come in. You know, I haven't done one of these in a long time. This is an afternoon kind of chat. It's an afternoon chat. Hi, hail. Let's play a little piano. That's when I creep and I lick all the butter in your fridge. When you are not awake, I unwrap your Lando Lake and I lick all the butter in your fridge. Butter in your fridge. Butter. Have some parquet, it contains my DNA from when I lick all the butter in your fridge. And have a bad poop on it. I practically spat upon it when I licked all the butter in your fridge. Let's see, do we have anybody in here yet? Are there people in the chat? 275 people that are here to look at this picture of Evangeline Lilly. Hello, welcome. It's afternoon chat. Haven't done one of these in quite a while. Happy to be doing them now. Happy to be doing one again for you. I stopped doing these after Cyberfrog ended, like the Cyberfrog Indiegogo campaign. Indiegogo was just non-stop live chat afternoon, live chat in the evening. And, you know, it was fun, but we should do that again. We should do more afternoon live chats. Hi, yeah. Oh, hi, Heather. How you doing? Doing good? Oh, my God. All right, there you go. All we do. That's all we do all day long. Oh, hi, Heather. How you doing? Doing good? Oh, my God. Is draw frogs and salamanders. All right, yeah, Nurkish. F Nurkish. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk a little bit about Star Wars. We're going to do something that I haven't done in a little while as well, which is a toy opening review, live toy opening review. Hi, Evangeline Lilly. You wanted to play Leia, is that right? Let's see. Oh, no, it's Nurkish. Nurkish is in here. F Nurkish. F Nurkish, everyone. Nurkish. Why? Why, Nurkish? Why Ethan Van Cyborg? Why? I don't understand. It was shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Frogs legs, yum. Yeah. A lot of people are saying F you, Nurkish. A lot of people. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Can we get Nurkish's Leia? I don't see why not. Thank you for $1.99 Escape World Show. How are you, Uncle E? We love you. I love you too. I'm doing pretty good. Woke up this morning a little bit kind of late because I stayed up until 4 a.m. drawing Cyberfrog and watching creepy videos. By the way, this is Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Welcome. My name is Ethan Van Sciver, 25-year veteran of this comic book industry, and Star Wars fan, illustrator of Jordan B. Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, creator of Cyberfrog, all of that. GR People, thanks for $2. Hail Caesar and Rose Pleasure Van. Yeah, Ro got really weird yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me just get some super chats on here just so I think I missed one. Let's get the super chat screen going. What is the problem with my... Okay, here we go. Technology. Andrew Rotten, thanks for $2. Uncle, what does Soylent Green taste like? Well, I think it tastes like people, which tastes like chicken, from what I understand. I think human beings taste like chicken. Yeah, that's what I hear. Everything tastes like chicken. Um, so why don't you just eat chicken? Why don't these people stop eating human beings? Why? Why don't they stop? Uh, yeah. All right, a lot of people in here. Nurkish made Doug TenNapel draw Booger Man. It was horrible. Hey, did you see Doug TenNapel's Bigfoot Bill Indiegogo campaign? It just launched yesterday. I think it's up way past $20,000. It's doing really, really well. Doug TenNapel's Bigfoot Bill on Indiegogo is the newest Comicsgate sensation. It's the newest Comicsgate sensation until we actually get Nurkish and Cecil's comics grab or a cash grab. And what else? What comes after? That's all we're looking forward to. Mostly, we're looking forward to cash grab. Rainbow Brute doesn't come out until October. Dylan Kerbal, thanks for $2. Will you bring your keyboard to Star Wars Celebration? I don't know if you know. No, I don't think so. I don't think I will. I can't picture myself actually doing that. I can't picture it. Anyway, so I woke up, came downstairs 10 a.m. And no, it was like 11 a.m. Took the girls, Andrea and Ava, out for ice cream over at Rita's Water Ice. I had a treat today. Those of you who are worried about my pie consumption, I had an orange slushy. It was called Florida Orange Slushy with a little vanilla ice cream in it, and it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. We sat on the benches, we kicked rocks, and we had orange slushy ice cream treats. We had treats. It was good. It was very, very good. Yeah, there was no pie. There was no pie. Don Draper says, was it natural based? No, I don't think so. I don't think it was. I think it was pure sugar. It was absolutely amazing. I really like creamsicle. Orange creamsicle stuff is fantastic. So I fell right into that. Andrea had this 4 icy sampler. It looked like something you would get on like an airplane. Like if they said, hey, would you like an icy sampler on an airplane? They would bring it to you in this tray. And that's what she had. She sat there and sampled lemon ice and Swedish fish water ice, which was really, really good. People are upset. People are upset. Yeah, lift more. Some people are crying. They're talking about how this was liquid pie. GR people, thanks for 2. I was kicking rocks like mundane rock collector. We should talk about that a little bit more. That's so fun. Livens Flame says, hi, could I have some diabetes, please? Really though, I mean, I've been eating so perfectly, and by the way, that's the only like treat I'm having. I'm going right back to eating my normal diet, which is just hard-boiled eggs. It's some baked chicken. It's vegetables. It's lots of watermelon. Because just to kick the sugar craving. Moon pies, no. Moon pies, I would have a diabetic fit. I don't have diabetes, but if I had moon pies, I would have a fit. It's just too much sugar. Lift big, eat big, says Punch Gromit. Well, I mean, we could definitely, I would have lifted for you right now, but I'd have to reset up the camera holder over there by the weight bench. We're about to pie salute you, says Emotionally Exhausted. All right. No, I haven't found any more Rose Ticos today at all. I haven't found any more Rose Ticos. Fire Dragon says 20 push-ups a day and you will change your life. Well, yeah, I like doing push-ups. I have no problem with that. I would do push-ups. You want to do push-ups? Let me see. Do I look stupid today? Let me find out if I look stupid. I mean, and stupider than usual. If I look stupid today, I won't do push-ups. Let me see. Let me turn the camera on myself. Yeah, I do. I look stupid. I can't do push-ups. Ethan's still sore from doing push-ups for Lone Star. No, I'm not. I could do them. Yeah. Do it. Do push-ups. I could do push-ups, sure. Yeah, stupider than usual. All right. Let me see. We'll do some push-ups, okay? No problem. Let me see. Can I get the word? All right. Kind of got the floor here. Got the floor area. All right. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 30. All right. MC Finn says this is weird. Well, it is weird. It is weird. All right, hold on. I'll flip the camera around again. It is weird, but this is part of the thing now. Eddie looks huge on that 13XL. Terrible form. Come on. They weren't lady push-ups. I was on my toes. Not that bad for a fat boy. Some people are giving me credit. The credit I deserve. All right, for real. Sarah Whiskey's like, you okay, man? No, I'm like, listen to me. I'm like, all right, give me a minute. 2 minutes to push-ups. Well, we'll do more. We should all do push-ups together. What's a ninja squat? EVS sounds like he's dying with all that heavy breathing. I am dying now. I did 30 push-ups. Some people are people are finding my push-ups controversial. Some people are saying excellent form. Some people are saying average. Some people are saying terrible form. I'm not sure. Good for a larger individual. All right, well, I did my best. All right, and that's important. It's important that we stay fit. It's important that we stay fit. We work on our fitness. It's important that we avoid eating pie. It's important that we stick to our diet. It's important that we do all of these things. It's vital. Time for a water break. Peter Ogden says, I'll just lie and say I did push-ups. All right, let's see. Let me get some super chats up here. All right. AJ Goss Films, thanks for 10 pounds. Wow, that's great. Hey, Uncle Ethan, hope you're good. Thank you for sharing my scary picture of Finn on Twitter. Yo, it's the avatar or the thumbnail for this chat. That was really upsetting. That's a weird ass. Why would they do that? Why are his eyes so wide? Why does he look scared? He looks like he's scared or that somebody put something up him. It's not good. Yeah, I would like to buy one of those, actually. I sent you a PM on Twitter because you said you want one. Let me know. Best wishes, Andy, UK. Are they only available in the UK? I feel like I could go anywhere and find one here in the United States. It'd probably be like $10 at this point. But yeah, I'll check out your message. Go Girify, $2. Hail Caesar. Thank you very much. Well met, Go Girify. Escape World Show, $1.99. When you guys in Chicago, pizza is on me. Yeah, but you see me working out. You see me getting fit. And now you want to give me pizza. Andrew Rotten, thanks for $2. Hit the showers, Van Skyver. Oh my God, I'm going to have to do that again too. MW77, $1.99. Any chance of a Cyberfrog action figure? I mean, obviously we have the original Cyberfrog action figure right here. There he is. He's looking good. Yeah, I really hope so. I desperately want toys. I want a Salamandroid toy. I want a Cyberfrog toy. I would like the bees. I'd like them to make the hornets. The Vespers. They're called Vespers. When will that happen? I don't know. I don't know when we get around to that. I hope it happens when the book comes out. I'll get some interest. Maybe we'll get a video game made. Cartoon. And that kind of stuff, that stuff all ties together. It takes a little while. They want to see that the book comes out consistently, that it has a fan base, that it picks up a following. All of these things are important. But yeah, I do hope that we do get a toy line. Castelabra, thanks for $1.99. Get a load of fatso. Oh, come on. GRP Full, thanks for $2. Got a new face from that face reveal for memes. Oh yeah. Well, it's not. If you go through my YouTube channel, I'm in all of my early videos. I think. I mean, I would aim the camera at my face and just talk for the most part. I seem to remember that. And then Zach over Diversity in Comics, he was just like, never do that, never show your face, just be a voice. And I went, why? And he's like, because then people can project whatever they want onto you. Like they imagine what you look like rather than just know what you look like. And on the other hand, Benny, comic historian, was just like, no, show your face all the time. It's like people should recognize you. So I go back and forth about that. I just do 50-50. I see myself as a talk radio host. Like I want to be the Rush Limbaugh of Star Wars, of pop culture. So in that case, it's you know what I look like. Everybody knows what Rush Limbaugh looks like. He's fat, and you know what I look like. Yeah. I'm looking at the chat. Yeah. Be the Alex Jones of Star Wars. Well, no, because I want to keep my platform. I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. EVS is getting fit. Pretty sure we could fit him into a grain silo, but never a pair of size 36 pants. Chris, you say that, but I am comfortably a size 36. That is my jean size. Absolutely. I mean, I would like to get down to a 34 or a 32, but I'm a 36. That's just what I wear. That's what I'm wearing right now. Okay, let's see. So anyway, the point was, GR people, you can see me all you want. If you go back in my old videos, you'll see lots of pictures of my face if you want to make memes. Simon Oliver, thanks for $2. If you're going to pie with your boots on. If you're going to pie. Justin Bass, thanks for $2. It's important we respect Whammon too, Uncle Ethan. Why? Why is it important that we respect Whammon? Why is that important? They tell you that, but why? Nick Zona Trash, $5. Here's some money to pay for your new stairs chairlift, as I'm sure you've broken your last one from using it. Get downstairs for more pie. I don't have, I never had one, but thank you. Jedi Rider, thanks for $2. 30 is good, Uncle E. Now do that 3 times a day. I could do that 3 times a day. Izzy Toms, 2 pounds. He's not fat, he's curvy. Cecil says $2. Thank you. You're right. You do look like Rush Limbaugh. Cecil, I don't look like Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh is like 30 years older than me. I don't look like him. Not at all. Alec Munoz, thanks for $1.99. Uncle E, more haunted house stories soon. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I have some more weirdo, creepy stories that I will tell you. But it should be nighttime. It shouldn't be in the afternoon. We'll do that late nights while I'm down here working, working on my frog. I work on my fitness in the afternoons. I work on my frog and my haunted ghost stories at night. All right, so let's read this story. Yeah. Evangeline Lilly wanted to play Lilly. Play Leia. Evangeline Lilly wanted to play Leia. Should anyone? Yeah, she would want to play Leia because her friend is directing the movie. Isn't that interesting that like J.J. Abrams is hiring people from Lost? People who know J.J. Abrams are suddenly going to get to be in Star Wars now. Oh, that's comfortable. That's convenient. Hold on a second. Sharpen my pencil. I do this usually when I mean business. Should anyone play Leia? Yes. People are saying short answer no, but yeah, they should, because we already have a stupid fake Han Solo. We're going to need a fake Luke Skywalker and a fake Princess Leia as well. Should it be Evangeline Lilly? You're a little old, lady. You're a little old. We need a young Leia. We need we need like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old Princess Leia to match our Han Solo. Because our Han Solo, Third Ehrenreich, he's what, 22, 23 years old? Or that's what he looks like. I don't know how old he actually is. So if we're going to have kind of an early, pre-New Hope cast, we're going to need teenagers. So nope, you're too old. You're an old lady. Ant-Man and Wasp star Evangeline Lilly has been involved with some beloved franchises, but she reveals Princess Leia is the role she really wanted. You know what? Screw you. That's ridiculous. That's like me saying, you know what? I'm pretty good at the piano. I've done a lot of good things in my career, a lot of neat things. But what I really want to be is Elvis Presley. You can't. I can't be Elvis Presley. I can't be Elvis Presley. And you can't be Princess Leia. There already is a Princess Leia. How dare you? Everyone knows Evangeline Lilly is doing just fine on her corner of the universe. We don't know that. Working for the Marvel Industrial Complex. We don't know that. But there was a time when Lilly had her eye on another holy franchise. Thank you, Castlabra, for $4.99. Just kidding. You carry it well. Fat Pride Worldwide. AJ Goss Films, £5. They're probably available worldwide. Uncle Ethan, he has a sad face from fan reactions when he said we don't care. I know. Yeah, but his eyes are wide. Like you look at his face in that toy. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I can't stand that. And Star Wars puts out terrible, terrible toys. They put out so many, I guess, Well, we found the one that we wanted. Andrea saw a picture of a Chewbacca toy. We'll get back to this article in 1 second. Andrea saw a picture of a Chewbacca toy, and she said, when are you going to get that? When are you going to get that Chewbacca toy? And I just said, well, I haven't seen it lately. I haven't seen it in any stores. And she said, I want the Chewbacca with the goggles. And I said, well, when we find him, I'll buy him. Couldn't find him. Finally found him. Okay, so here is the Chewbacca with the goggles. This is let me see, I'll actually point this down. All right, turn this light off. This is Goggles Chewbacca. Is this 9 inches? What is this? This is a black series. I don't know how big these toys are. But yeah, he's got goggles in there. You can see he looks pretty good. This will be the 7th Chewbacca toy that I have. It'll be the 7th. I bought enough of them. He comes with a rifle. He does not come with a bowcaster. Chewbacca. A mighty Wookiee, nearly 2 centuries old, Chewbacca has fallen upon hard times during this age of the expanding empire. Well, that's it. And then the rest of this is in foreign. The rest of this is in foreign. We don't know what this says. This doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. We don't know why he fell. Why did he fall upon hard times during the age of the expanding empire? What did he invest in Marvel Comics? Why did he fall upon hard times? No answer. You know what? No answer, so I don't feel sorry for you, Chewbacca. Sorry. Let's open this thing. Is there anything else in here? No. They should have a checklist. They should have, like, old school, like a checklist of all the figures that you could get for the Black series. But they don't. Look how good this is. He's big. That is a big toy. When I look at these, I look at this and I just picture Peter Mayhew, though. And I know Peter Mayhew. I just picture this as Peter Mayhew dressed as a furry. And that disturbs me. Peter Mayhew is Jewish. He and his wife sat next to me at a con. And they kept referring to Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca. He's like, yeah, I'm Chewbacca. And he had like I was like, what the Chewbacca? Don't do that. Nice goggles here. These look good. Oh, look at that. This is a rubber band. This is actually like stretchy material. Yeah. And then this is plastic. That's pretty quality. That's pretty quality, I think. How do my fingernails look? Yeah, I gotta go. I don't know. I haven't done. Oh, good Lord, what is going on here? Yeah, I've got like white paint all over my hands. It's not cocaine. It's white paint. Yeah. All right. So we took him out. He's pretty good. Let's get his gun out. That's not bad. This is pretty good, but it just doesn't look like his bowcaster. It doesn't look Chewbacca. So he's fully posable. You can do this to him. You can do this to him. That's good. You can pose him as a swastika. Can you or can't you? Let me see. Because I did it to Rose Tico. It was completely on accident. That's not a swastika, but it's close to one. I did it to Rose Tico. It was completely on accident. Everyone got mad at me and thought it was real. They're like, he did that on purpose. He posed Rose Tico as a swastika. Like, he took our diverse character out of her box, and he posed her as a swastika. That's he confirmed. It's not nice. Daniel O says, show pant size. How do I do that? How do I show you my pant size? Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's put these on him. Dun, dun, dun. They're trying to dankula me. They can't dankula me. I'll dankula them. Look how good that looks. This is the one that Andrew wanted. She said, look how cute he looks with his glasses. Who thought of the idea of putting Chewbacca in goggles? Whoever thought of that idea, giving him a nice pair of Ray-Bans, deserves a raise. They deserve a raise. That looks good to me. Does that look good to you or no? He looks special. Ethan's pant size is 3.14. Well, if it was, that would be, I'd be very, very thin. Pose him like Bigfoot. Okay, in the Patterson, well, his head doesn't really turn. Let me see. It's like this. All right, so was that kind of it? The Bigfoot Patterson film footage? Wait, his leg should go forward a little bit more. I got beat up by you guys. Some people in the chat or in the comments section. You were very upset. I had Doug Tenaple on with Mike S. Miller, and somehow the subject got onto the Bible and whether unicorns are biblical. And I just let these guys go. I just let them talk about biblical unicorns. I have no opinion. I don't really care. You guys want me to take my pants off and show pants? What are you guys doing? All right, hang on. Let me. Yeah, I'm good. You're asking me to. Those of you who are saying no, yeah, God, no. They're asking me to. Tell them to stop it. I'll be happy to show you size 36, length 30 on my pants, if you'd like. Yeah. Worth the strike? No, I don't think so. I can't put soy pants on, they're burned. We set fire to them. Anyway, they were like, hey, unicorns are biblical, but blah, blah, blah. I expressed no opinion about biblical unicorns. None at all. If you think you heard me talking about biblical unicorns, you're wrong. I didn't say anything about them. It was entirely a conversation between Doug Tenaple and Mike S. Miller. They had opinions about biblical unicorns. Mike's opinion about the biblical unicorn was that it was a rhinoceros. That's ridiculous. And Doug Tenaples was that, yeah, but they were just speaking figuratively of an imaginative animal. The unicorn wasn't supposed to exist. My attitude, which I didn't express, was, guys, the Bible was translated from another weirdo language into English. So, who knows what the original word was that they used? It probably wasn't unicorn. Okay, so this Chewbacca, let's put the gun in his hand. This is the best Chewbacca toy I think I've ever owned and operated. I think so. Get in here. Why do they do this? Why do they make it so difficult? Open your hand. My God. All right. Kinda. Chewbacca in the Patterson Bigfoot pose, but with a huge gun. Looks good. I mean, this is a pretty good toy. I have zero complaints. Andrew was right, as usual. This is the best Chewbacca toy ever made. All right, let's get back to Evangeline Lilly. I have the camera way up high this time. All right. What does Bigfoot need with a gun? I don't know. All right, you stand here. Very good. No, you're in the way. Okay. When J.J. Abrams first announced that he was going to do his Star Wars film, Lilly explained at Fan Expo Boston. I didn't go to that. I didn't go to Fan Expo Boston. I reached out to his producing partner for the first time since Lost ended. I never requested anything before. And I said, I want to be Leia. Make me Leia. Can you imagine how annoying that is? Can you imagine how annoying that would be? To get a phone call, you're like, Carrie Fisher's still alive. He's bringing back the original. This is episode 7. Carrie Fisher's still around. Presumably, she's going to be Princess Leia. You get a phone call. You get a phone call from this ditz. I want to be Princess Leia. Make me Princess Leia. I know you. I was in a TV show with you. Make me into Leia. Can you imagine? That is the most annoying thing I've ever heard. I want to be Leia. Make me Leia. Get out of here. Be gone. Be gone, thought. Be gone. Thought, be gone. Some of this seems strange as Lilly expressed that she had felt cornered. Oh, that's right. That is correct. We forgot about this. Some of this might seem strange as Lilly expressed she had felt cornered into nude scenes during the 3rd and 4th seasons of Lost. So, by the way, she was complaining that they made her get naked in Lost. I don't remember seeing her naked. I don't remember that. I could have, but I don't recall. And she was complaining about it and getting all these kind of hashtag Me Too's about it. She had to, she got a kind of half-hearted apology from J.J. Abrams and their crew. Hey, we're sorry about you being upset about getting naked. Sorry about that, kind of, what, you know. Yeah. Something to which the Lost co-creator Abrams says he has tried to reconcile with the star. Hey, J.J. Abrams, the only way to make it right is to make her Princess Leia. Make her Leia. She wants to be Leia. The idea of Lilly playing... You can never make these women happy. You can never make them happy. I made you into an important character on my TV show Lost, which was a hit. That's not enough for you. That's not enough. Now you want to be Princess Leia, too. You want to supplant Carrie Fisher and be Princess Leia. You can't have everything that you want. You can't have everything that you want all the time. You know, and Evangeline Lilly, I didn't even have an opinion about you until just now. Now I have an opinion about you. You don't always get what you want. You can't... You can't always get what you want. Can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you might find you get what makes me think of Trump rallies. Yeah. Makes me think of Donald Trump rallies. Anyway, instant demonetization. Well, no, I don't think so. It's just, you know, it's just a... Oh, people are booing me? People are booing me? If you try sometimes, you might find you get the D. Somebody said you get the D in the chat. That wasn't me that said that. That was someone else. The idea of Lilly playing the iconic character is enough to make one roll their eyes towards the sky for an answer from the Force. Who wrote this? Oh, a man wrote this. I see. A toxic male wrote this. What's wrong, Jason? What's wrong with a woman wanting a little something for herself? What's wrong with a woman wanting to be Princess Leia? Jason Burke from 16 minutes ago. What is your problem exactly, Jason Burke? Respect women. Respect them now. Respect all the women. Whatever they want. Whatever they want. All right. So now suddenly I've switched my position. Now, of course, Evangeline Lilly should play Princess Leia. She's entitled to it. Even if she has some of the prerequisites required to play the character, if you know what I mean. Prerequisites, plural. That means 2. She has 2 of them. After all, her work as Kate Austen in Lost, especially early in the series, conveys her ability to portray the tough-minded, go-it-alone nature Carrie Fisher brought to life. That is true. That is true. Obviously, circumstances have changed with the untimely death of Carrie Fisher. Even so, could anyone play the character again? The answer from most fans would be an almost unilateral no. Why? Why is that? How many people have played this dude? Two? Two? Three? Two. At least two people have played Chewbacca that I know of. Yeah. So what's so different between Evangeline Lilly and Chewbacca? What's the difference besides those two prerequisites? There's no difference at all. Anyone could play Princess Leia. Just because, wait, just look at all the venomous back and forth when asked how Marvel should look to recast Wolverine. A large contingency think the character should be treated like Bond and recast over and over until the sun swallows us whole. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jason, dude, the hell is wrong with you? The sun swallows us whole? What is going on with this dude? Jason, the world's not coming to an end. It's okay if people... you know what? If somebody else plays Wolverine other than Hugh Jackman, if someone other than Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. The sun doesn't have to swallow us whole. They can recast Wolverine a few times. It doesn't mean you're going to die. Doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. And somebody else could play Princess Leia, particularly someone as lovely as Miss Evangeline Lilly. And there's no reason to worry about it. There's no reason to worry about it. It's okay. It's all right. What choice do they have? Jason Burke, what choice do they have? Oh, no wonder. You know what? I just realized what website this was. Dun, 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 dun. Dork Side of the Force. One of the worst Star Wars websites on the net. One of the worst ones. Jason Burke. These guys are always so emotional. They're always so emotional. They're so emo. Yeah. It is garbage tier. It is garbage tier. Looking jacked, Uncle E. Thank you, Danny Hernandez. I do appreciate it. And I agree with you. All right, where were we here? Yeah, let me read this again. Just look at all of the venomous back and forth when asked how Marvel should look to recast Wolverine. A large contingency think the character should be treated like Bond and recast over and over until the sun swallows us whole. Whew, that is heavy. Other fans think Hugh Jackman's claws should be enshrined in a magical museum to our superhero gods. What is the matter with this guy? Dude, what is wrong with you guys at Dork Side of the Force? Legit, what is wrong with you people? The other dude who works for Dork Side of the Force sat there and picked fights with a teenager. This jackass wants to boycott Solo. I'm going to write a big essay putting him down. That was just a teenage kid. You used your... that dude at Dork Side of the Force wrote a huge essay trying to demean and demoralize a teenage boy. And here you are with this stupid binary thing. Look, either they cast Wolverine or they don't recast Wolverine. So it's either it's going to be recast over and over and over again, which is going to cause some kind of solar eclipse that's going to gobble up the entire Earth, or Hugh Jackman is going to be worshipped as a god. One of the two. You can't just it can't just be. I'm allowing myself to get emotional. I'm allowing myself to get upset. I'm allowing myself to get upset. Thank you, Chris Chambers, for the word cataclysm. A solar cataclysm. That is what he is predicting should Wolverine be recast more than once. Solar cataclysm. I'm trying to breathe. Can't get upset about it. Look at this. But I mean, other fans think Hugh Jackman's claws should be enshrined in a magical museum to our superhero gods. What is a magical museum? What are our superhero gods? We don't have any superhero gods. We don't have any. There's no magical museum. Calm and cool. Doug chooses to be upset. I'm with you. I can understand. I can understand the desire to be upset over this article. I certainly do get it. I certainly do get it. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Lycan645, thanks for $4.99. Ooh, ghost stories. My friend took me ghost hunting. I spent the time scaring them. Haha. Yeah, ghost hunters. Those guys know what they're doing. They're definitely legit. Chairman Wesker official channel, thanks for £2. Have you heard of the webcomic Sonichu? No, I have not heard of it, but now I have. I didn't before, now I have heard of it. Brandon Moist, thanks for $5. Haven't sent a super chat to Uncle E in a while. Thank you, Brandon Moist, for remembering to send me a super chat. Here is for the Pie Fund. Hope you're having as soy-free a day as possible. Thank you. I will save that money for a pie. And it's going to be a pie party that everyone's invited to. I will save that money for a pie party that everyone is invited to. Everyone. C.A. Cunningham, thanks for $5. Let it be known that the pious are neutral on the subject of unicorns in the Bible. That's correct. We are starting a religion called the Pientologists. There is definitely a level of piety if you are going to become a Pientologist. Pientologists believe in pie. They believe in finding peace through pie. Count me in, a couple of people. We believe in a pie in a volcano. We believe that a UFO brought the ultimate pie to Earth 1,000 years ago, and the pie is still good. The pie is still good. The pie is always still good. It's always good. And it is in a volcano. I am Pope Pius. That is who I am, of the Pientologists. I am Pope Pius. You can join our piety. What kind is it? I don't know. That's like saying, what does heaven smell like? I don't know. I don't know what heaven smells like. I imagine it smells like pie. But what kind of pie? Don't know. Haven't been there. I am Pope Pius with my piety. If you would like to join the Pientologists, let me know. All we do is eat pie. We believe in pie. The pie in the sky. Yeah. Is it apple? A lot of people are guessing. What kind of pie it is. Some people are saying they're pie-sexual. Well, I am, as a religious figure, I am Pope Pius as Caesar, I am Pope Pius the First. Pope Pius Caesar. It's 929 people in here right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I am Ethan Van Sciver. Doing an afternoon live stream. Welcome. Ethan, you've become mad with power, says Chris Clark. Well, I have control over all of the pies. Chris, there's no limit to the number of pies that I can have if I wanted them. And I haven't had a pie in 6 days. But I could have a pie if I wanted to. I could definitely have a pie. That is power. JBD, thanks for £4.99. You need to check out Mike Zero's oldest videos before he turned mechanical. Check out my weird uncle one. And you're welcome. Check out my weird uncle one. All right, I will. I like Mike Zero. We talked about Mike Zero last night. I'm gonna see if I can be friends with him. Here's the thing about being on the internet and becoming an e-celeb like Mike Zero has. Mike Zero is an e-celeb. How do I get to know him? I have to become an e-celeb myself. I like Mike Zero. How do I get Mike Zero to be on my channel? Why do I always catch the notice of people like Mundane Matt? Why can't I catch the notice of someone good like Mike Zero? Why is it always the degenerates that want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to these people. Why can't Mike Zero? I'll be internet friends. That's right, Dom Casey. That is a deadly phrase that should not exist. But yeah, I'll be internet friends with Mike Zero. Well, a lot of you guys have noticed me. I appreciate that. But it's always like Mundane Matt. What's his name? That dude who calls me fat. Urban Acolyte. I watched Urban Acolyte yesterday. I was dying. I've never seen someone so angry about people being angry about Star Wars. Urban Acolyte. Yeah. Can Mike Zero confirm his sources? What? He is the source. Yeah. Well, people are pointing out that my goals are lofty. To be friends with Mike Zero is lofty. Hard Bastard is my friend. Hard Bastard is my friend. That is true. I made friends with Hard Bastard. I'm friends with V. Okay? Who else am I friends with? Besides my guys at the High Council. And who should I be friends with? Who should I be friends with? Hard Bastard is great. He was terrific on my show. And then somebody sent me a picture of Hard Bastard wearing a Cyberfrog t-shirt. I can't find it. I can't find the news broadcast because I wanted to watch the video of him actually wearing a Cyberfrog t-shirt. I hope that was real and not just Photoshop. But I think it was real because I think 2 different people sent it to me. Oh, the quartering. Yeah, Doomcock. No, Sargon of Akkad. No. Somebody mentioned me to Sargon of Akkad, and he's like, "Who the fuck is Ethan Van Sciver?" I was like, "What?" Yeah, I would be friends with Sargon of Akkad. I know Medicare. I got to be on a show with Medicare. He knows who I am. I know who he is, but we're not. He doesn't have friends, you know. He doesn't. Philip G says you should be friends with Mundane Matt and go to the rock quarry together to collect rocks. Rocks are expensive. Boulders are expensive. You gotta, if somebody's giving away boulders on the side of the road, you gotta go get them. Mundane Matt is here. He says, "Piss off, you hack." That's not nice. You're not Mundane Matt because you don't have his skull logo. Kevin Berwick. Yeah, I haven't met Kevin Berwick. Yeah, Billy the anti-bully. Critias says, "Stop using the word friends loosely. You've been betrayed by them already." Yeah, I will continue to be betrayed by them. Just Some Guy is great. He could be on the... We've invited Just Some Guy on a bunch of times, but he works. He doesn't upload enough videos. He's constantly working. It's hard to get him on. It's hard to get him on the air. But yeah, I would like to get Just Some Guy on. He's somebody who I really have a lot of respect for. Are they all fake friends? Well, Angel Miller says Pieontologists don't believe in math because it states that pi are squares. That's true. That is part of our religion. That is true. Hey, Ethan, watch Unsleeved Media Deserved Everything He Got Before It Gets Pulled. You will die laughing. Slide, who wrote that? I mean, who put that video up? Who's the producer of Unsleeved Media Deserved Everything He Got? I'll watch that. I haven't met Arch Warhammer. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, Sargon's okay. I haven't watched the Sargon video ever since he debated Richard Spencer, though. I thought he did bad debating Richard Spencer. Richard Spencer kicked his ass, and you don't want Richard Spencer to kick your ass in a debate. That's not a good look. You better just not debate him. He's not, he's not someone that you want to have lord over you. Lycan 645, thanks for £1.99. No, my friends do not know what they're doing. Rob Liefeld, about ghost hunting. Rob Liefeld, thanks for $10. What would you say to mainstream historians' claim that the first pies were made by the Egyptians around 1304 BCE, which seems to conflict with the claims of Pieontology? Well, I mean, the same thing that I would say to scientists who claim that slaves built the pyramids when clearly aliens did. Same thing. I mean, it makes sense, to them. It might be historically accurate, but it's not spiritually accurate. There is a truth beyond science. Gojurified, thanks for $5. Just got Cyberfrog number 2 and 3, waiting for today's delivery of Cyberfrog 1 and 2 and Salamandroid 1 and 2. Cyberfrog 4 and Cyberfrog vs. Creed later this week. Gojurified, that's great. Thank you so much for buying those. I hope you enjoy them. I think you're going to enjoy Blood Honey. And 1998 is just absolutely awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. GRP Paul says, tell Kyle Ritter we miss him. I miss Kyle Ritter too. I assume he's busily working. I haven't heard from him. He turned in the very last page. He turned in the very last colored page from Amphibionics 2 days ago. And I said, that's great. Now go color 1998. I haven't seen even one page of that yet. Do you want to see a little bit of Amphibionics by Kyle? Oh, let me turn that off. Oh, I could just turn the camera up like that. Okay, that works. Let me back out a little bit. This is Kyle's Colors on Amphibionics. So this is a book that I drew back in 1997. It's a little blurry. It's a little blurry there. You can see, look at Heather's face there. It's goofy. Look at her lips. Ugh. Yeah, I drew this when I was 22 years old. What is this nipple here? Where's her nipple there? Nipple. Cyberfrog is in an alleyway complaining. He's still got a nun's head attached to his shoulder fins. He can't get it off. He can't get the nun's head off. That is the whole plot of this book. The whole plot of this book is that he's got a nun's head stuck to his shoulder. Heather's got an idea. And she's going to help him get the nun's head off of it. Look at that. That's hideous. Why did I do that? The 90s were insane, dude. They were just insane. Oh my god. Just blood and gore. Why not? Yeah, do whatever you want. Let me see. Here's another page. Here's Salamandroid throwing a truck. Just throwing a tractor trailer at someone. Cyberfrog. That's a great pose right there of Salamandroid. Like underneath him, there's his foot, his tail. I could redraw that pose and make it better. I could redraw that. Yeah. Cyberfrog's still down here. Doesn't notice. He doesn't notice the explosion behind him. Good colors. Just great colors by Kyle. He's phenomenal. And there they are at the chicken shack. Cyberfrog's having chicken. Look at this. It got cut off at the top. I gotta fix that somehow. Cyberfrog's always eating chicken, and Heather's just feeding him chicken constantly. That's what a good woman should do. She's got an idea. It's a very suggestive pose for Heather Swain as Cyberfrog's eating chicken. She's got an idea, and he would like more chicken. She's like, nope, come with me. And Nick W says, suddenly I feel like reading Wizard. I know, it's so 90s. You know, it's like, it's pretty terrific. It's fun. So he's done with that. He is done with Cyberfrog Amphibionics #1. That's the free ash can that we are doing. I mean, it was basically an ash can that was released, very limited numbers. It must have sold 300 copies. Nobody has it. We colored it. We're going to re-release it. It's going to be a free gift to people who ordered. It's like a bonus to people who ordered at the $50 tier. Yeah. All right, let's finish this article up. The truth that this is the worst article I've ever read, by the way. The truth is it's too soon. Too soon to tell. Right now, Leia will be played using archived footage of Fisher, as it should be. We really don't know where the figureheads at Lucasfilm are concerned regarding that anthology films, and in all honesty, it might be time to explore another era. For now, Lilly will just have to be happy with her small indie credits as The Wasp and the art house Marvel picks that no one seems to go to. This guy's nuts. Load comments. Did anyone yell at him other than me? No, 0 comments. It's dork side of the force. 0 comments. Nobody's paying any attention to it at all. At all. More people saw his article watching this video just now than will ever read his article via Google or anything like that. Let me read some of these. All right. Creepy little book. Hey, thanks for $5. We can be friends who talk about the creepy and unexplained. Yeah, creepy little book. I haven't been to your channel yet. I'm going to go over there. I'm definitely going to go over there because I have been watching a lot of creepy stuff lately. I've been watching the well, I'm still trying to get through all of Nightmare Expo. Nightmare Expo is so good. That guy's channel is great. I think he's got like 250 subscribers all of a sudden. So, people are catching on to him. But I will go check you out as well. How many subs do you have? How many subscribers? Is your channel big? Let me see. Let's look up Creepy Little Book and see how you're doing. Creepy Little Book. We're going to do 30 more push-ups in a minute. Yeah. How come I not... Yeah, I meant Creepy Little Book. Oh, I spelled it Creedy Little Book. Oh, there you are. Dude, you have 23,000 subscribers. You have 23,000. You're doing pretty good. 23,000, almost 24. You're about to hit 24. Live stream hangout. Yo, this is a lot of cool stuff, man. This is good content. I should show people what I'm looking at here. This is good content. Yeah, look, you even bust on Marvel Comics. Blood Omen. Yeah, there's a lot of like, look at it, a lot of like kind of religious stuff in here. Well, I mean, this looks good, man. This looks good. I'll watch all of these videos, and I will. I have, when I'm sitting here working, all I do is watch creepy videos. Oh, and I watch stuff from Bustin' on Mundane Matt as well. All right, let me look at the. And by the way, if you are looking for videos busting on Mundane Matt, there's a plethora of them right now. There's a million of them. Everyone's making them. Schnick, thanks for $5. Ask Sargon about Candid. He and the skeptics helped create the censorship algorithms for money. I would stay far away from them. Okay. Lycan645, thanks for $1.99. I suggest Arch Warhammer. I think you'd get along. Really? All right. AJ Goss Films, £2. Thank you. Just sent Mike Zero a tweet to say come and join you. Yeah, I get the feeling Mike Zero is all business. I went to his Twitter feed just to see if there was any way I could like follow his Twitter and then send him a little message, but he's not accepting DMs. Basically, he uses his Twitter just to advertise his next video, which makes sense to me, but I don't know how I would get to know Mike Zero. Jonathan Van Hertum, thank you for $40 donation. Appreciate that. Wow. Jonathan, another $20 one. So I guess you're going to ask a question. Hey, Ethan, wondering if you would ever work with Jeff Johns again, given the right time and circumstances. Please tell me he is not an SJW. Yeah, I'd work with Jeff anytime. I mean, anybody, and I've told Jeff this. It's just kind of like, hey, whatever you want to do, I'll do it. And Jeff, and that means anything, because he'll have ideas that are not immediately engaging sometimes, and you just have to trust him. If he's asking you to do a 40-part Blue Beetle maxi series, even though you don't want to draw the Blue Beetle, you better do it. Jeff's got a good idea for a story apparently. So yeah, of course I would. But given what I'm doing right now, that would mean Jeff Johns would have to leave DC Comics and come along with me. So no time in the foreseeable future. But I mean, I'll eventually I'll be back at DC. Probably. I hope not, but eventually I will be back at DC. I want to succeed doing what I'm doing, but I was thinking about it in the shower like this morning. I was like, yeah, I see a time when I'm like, working for DC again, and that kind of made me sad. Mark C, thanks for $5. Uncle E from last night. Solomon Kane is a Robert E. Howard creation. He's a Puritan wandering the earth, ridding it of evil. I haven't seen it. Super Divorce 499. Uncle E, I may have uncovered the truth about Russian collusion thanks to a Chuck Wendig tweet. Please check out last night's vid. I'd be honored. Okay, Super Divorce, you put it up. I will. Yeah, I will definitely watch your Chuck Wendig video. Everything Chuck Wendig is fascinating. All right, what are we saying in the chat? I hope we succeed here, but DC isn't the worst, says Young Dark Vader. No, I love DC Comics. I absolutely love DC Comics. But it's like I'm into my own thing. But it was just like a sudden realization. I was like, yeah, I can see myself. And the reason why is because DC sent me a lot of money yesterday. And it was nice. I appreciated it. Yeah. Jarbo goes to Kickstarter next. I wonder. Kajizig says, you're not going to fail, dipshit. Well, I don't feel like I am at all. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Well, here's the thing about Comicsgate. I have to succeed. It's important. It's important not just to me, but to other people. I'm sitting here only thinking about myself in this moment, and it's not about me. I'm going to do Cyberfrog 1 through 4. We're going to do 4 books of Cyberfrog over the next 2 years. I'm going to do Rainbow Brute in October. I really feel like that's going to do very well. I don't know how well, but it's going to do well. Cyberfrog's Wrecked Planet, Grassroots, and Green Supremacy, the next 3 books that I planned, I think will do well also. And it's important that they do. It's important because I've got all of these other people who I want to bring aboard. Comics, Richard C. Meyer and his whole diversity in comics thing. He's like, what we're trying to do is build a spaceship. Yeah, it is kind of like Noah's Ark to me. It's kind of like, hey, it's raining out, guys. It's raining, and something tells me we should be building a big boat because SJWs are ruining comics. I mean, they're ruining comics. There needs to be another place that people can go to and successfully publish their comics. I feel like for some reason I am the only one who can get this to happen because I don't know. Everyone else seems scared. Everyone else seems afraid to do this. Everyone seems like afraid to do this. So I got to do it, and then I'm gonna take a lot of hits. I don't even care anymore. I go on Twitter and I see people like talking garbage about me, and I just ignore it. It's kind of a nice thing. It's just like I don't care. Like I used to care. I used to be like I want to correct them. I want them to know that I'm not what they think I am. I'm different than that. I just stopped caring. I just realized that there's no arguing with people, and what I really need to do, and what I'm put here to do, is to build an alternative means of creating comic books and getting them into the hands of people. Yeah, mute and move on. That's right. Brad Noble says at least they're talking. Yeah, they're all talking about me. Like I mean, it really is something else. It's like you have to kind of step back from it and go, oh my god, like everybody's talking about me, and it's not. I mean, it's either great, like they love me, or they absolutely hate me and think I'm the devil. But everyone is talking about me. I've never gotten attention like this before. You know, people seek attention like this. I don't want this kind of attention. But I mean, people really do go out of their way to get this kind of attention, and they do silly things to get it. And I'm trying to do something good to get it. I'm trying to create, I'm trying to create, a new platform for people in comics. For now, I mean, initially, it's going to be people in comics who really feel like they have no other place to go because they've been shut out due to their politics. Eventually, that's going to broaden out into just people who want to make money in comics. I mean, if you want to make money, come with us. If you want to do your own thing independently, Image doesn't seem to be working out for you. Any of these other companies don't seem to be working out for you. Come over here and try it our way and see how it does. I mean, that's the end goal. But for now, it's like, hey, there are people who feel really like kind of disenfranchised from comics, so or the mainstream industry. So come this way. But because of that, yeah, like everyone's talking about me. People I don't know, people who I've never met, who have big followings. I looked at Movie Bob. Bob Chipman is talking about me. He's like, the reason why James Gunn needs to get rehired is because people like Ethan Van Sciver want him fired. What the hell is... Who am I? Who the hell am I? Why do you care what I think? Austin Lee, thanks for a £9.99 donation. Thank you so much. What do you care what I think? I don't. You're a big fat dude who lives in your basement. You've got 100-something thousand subscribers listening to you whine about movies. What do you care what I think? I'm just over here drawing frogs. I am also in my basement, but it's actually my basement. It's not my mom's basement. It's my basement. But I'm in my basement talking about movies too. Well, why? Why am I in your way? Why am I in your way? Why do these people think I'm in their way? These people, they talk about me like I'm nothing, and also the biggest threat to comics in the world. I'm both of those things. Yeah. Well, I don't know. All I can say is, whatever I have that is scaring these people isn't mine. It's you guys. It's the subscribers. It's my fans. It's the people who come to these live streams and purchase these books, who support this channel, who support Comicsgate. I was talking to another big, huge YouTuber today. And this big, huge YouTuber, I mean, this guy has 1 million plus subscribers, we're talking. And he's like, if I were you, I would change your brand. Like, I see what you're doing. You're calling yourself Comicsgate, but Comicsgate has a negative connotation, and you should change that. You should call yourself something else. And I just said to him, I said, yeah, but here's the thing. We could, if Comicsgate does have a negative connotation to it, because we didn't call ourselves Comicsgate, they called us Comicsgate. But see, they're really bad at controlling labels. They called themselves SJWs back in 2014, and now nobody wants to be called an SJW because we've changed the meaning of that word. We've actually redirected that. Here's the thing: if you're a terrible person, if you're a terrible group of people, but you call yourself something like SJWs, people are going to start to realize that SJW means you, and then it becomes kind of a bad thing. So I can say, yeah, you're a bunch of SJWs, and they go, no, stop calling us that. But you called yourself that in 2014. All we're doing is redirecting it now. It means something different because of your behavior. So call us Comicsgate. Call people like me and Mitch Breitweiser, Elizabeth Breitweiser, John Malin. Call us Comicsgate, and then the fans see who we are, and then we're just going to say, all right, if that's what we're Comicsgate. It's just a word. So if you want to call us Comicsgate, we'll say we are Comicsgate, and we will change what that word means. It doesn't mean your weirdo scandal about hating women and LGBT and people of color in comics, because that was never true. There was no truth to it. People kind of suss out the truth. The truth is, yeah, we are people who feel like SJWs are ruining comics, just like they've ruined so many other franchises, hobbies that they've gotten involved with. They get involved, they infest, they hire each other, they get in there, they start calling the fans bigots and Nazis. They chase the fans away. They change everything about the thing that they've wormed their way into. They destroy it, and then they leave. So if you know that that's true, you've seen that happening. You want to be a part of some kind of entity, some kind of group, some kind of movement to stop that. The movement is called Comicsgate, and that is us. And we're countering it by putting out books that don't do that. And it drives him crazy. So call us Comicsgate. Call us whatever you want. So I explained that to him, and he was like, oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, of course. Of course I'm right. That's why this is all working out so well. We can counter all of their moves. We just, it's like they have punch a Nazi, we have parry a communist. I mean, we can counter all of their ridiculous moves just by being the good people that we are, the talented people that we are, producing quality content for normies, for regular people, not for blue-haired weirdos. Blue-haired weirdos are always going to make great arguments against us. They're always going to say whatever they want to say. They're going to do a good job. They're going to make convincing arguments as to why Comicsgate needs to be stopped, destroyed, etc., etc. They can do that all day long. We just need to ignore them and keep doing the good stuff that we're doing, the good work that we're doing. And right now, we've got Antonio Bryce doing Brand. That is awesome. We've got Doug Tenaple doing Bigfoot Bill. That is doing awesome. What do we have? We've still got Red Rooster up there for a few more days, I think. I don't know. Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. I'm proud of us. I think we're doing good work, and people are noticing. So I don't yeah, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't see a time that I go back to DC. I don't think I can. I think my obligation is to stay here and help shepherd young creators and people who have felt ostracized by comics, to help them succeed. I think that's my job. I think that's my other job, and that's a good use of my time. It's a good use of my platform, helping other people succeed, creating success for people who have families, who want to draw comic books for a living, who want to make enough money to support and feed their families. Hi, my name's Ethan Van Sciver. That's what I'm going to help. That's what I'm going to spend. That's what I'm going to spend hopefully the rest of my life doing. Billy Ray, thanks for $2. Kind of want to see a crowdsourced web comic anime. Well, if somebody wants to do that, I mean, we'd be in support of it. C.A. Cunningham, thanks for $5. DNC said in a video today that successful people are so busy being successful, they don't have time for drama. Contrast this with Mundane Matt. Yeah, contrast this with all of SJW Twitter as well. I mean, those people are legitimately starving. They are starving. They're working their faces off. I know how much effort it takes to do look at the detail on this. I know how much effort it takes to make a comic book. It takes a lot of effort. If you're being paid $35,000 a year to do that, you are starving. And people who don't have any money are angry. They're angry. I didn't watch his video yet, but I've talked to him about his ideas regarding this. We try to figure out why SJWs are so angry beyond the fact that they're politically poisoned. It's because they're poor. They're all poor. Rich SJWs don't bother us. Rich people are rarely actual SJWs. It's people who are struggling and resentful. Um, if you dig just a little bit deeper, under the smug, under the snark, just dig a little under the surface, scratch the surface a little bit, you find that they have real financial problems, that they have relationship problems, that they are scared and upset for a bunch of different reasons. And they see us and it just drives them insane. It just makes them mad. It just makes them mad. Um, all right, Casalabra, thanks for $4.99. People who could not buy Cyberfrog #1 will not buy the next 3 issues, but we want to. How can you help us? Casalabra, I'm glad you asked that. I'm talking to Andrea about this. We have to find a solution for storage, but I'm thinking about just using the basement as storage. I'm going to overprint Cyberfrog Blood Honey by quite a bit. Okay, I was initially going to overprint it by 10%. I'm going to overprint it maybe by 25%, and I'm going to keep those that extra 25% down here in the basement with me for Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet. So if you missed out on Cyberfrog Blood Honey, there will be a tier next time. It'll be a $50 tier. $50 tier, you will be able to get a copy of Wrecked Planet, Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet, and a copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey as well. So you'll be able to get both books, get caught up, bound together. That just seems like, does that seem like a good solution? I mean, that way it's still an Indiegogo exclusive. It's still an Indiegogo exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else. Nobody who has purchased through Indiegogo is going to feel like they got cheated in any way. No, in order to get the original Indiegogo Blood Honey, I'm going to have a limited supply available. Boom, right over here, first printings. They're going to be available for people who back at a $50 level for Wrecked Planet. So you'll get both books. Yes? Good idea? Everyone's saying good idea. Okay, thank you. Chuck Miller says, yes, sir, I want to support your work. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we'll do the same thing. If Rainbow Brute does really well, I'll overprint Rainbow Brute. If Rainbow Brute does really well, we're going to have to do a sequel. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll overprint Rainbow Brute as well. And I'll just hang on to them and then just continue to only sell them to Indiegogo backers. Yeah. All right, so I hope that solves that problem. Jonathan2342, thank you for $10. With Marvel and DC doing everything in their power not to sell comics, is there room for independents to start their own company? Yeah, there is. There is. We're finding it right here. Marvel and DC, I don't think they're doing everything in their power to not sell comics. I think they're finding themselves in positions where in some cases, not in every case, because they still have these great normie properties like Batman, blah blah blah. There are still good comics coming out of Marvel and DC, but the ones that Marvel is pushing, and sometimes DC, but not really, the ones that Marvel are pushing are the heavy SJW books, and they are placing ideology and trying to attract this phantom audience that they're praying for. They're pushing that over what actually makes sense. I said it over and over again. It's not going to make me popular to continue saying this, but it is the truth, and I'm going to say it no matter how many feminist weirdos attack me for this, and they will. Men. Comics are for men. They're for men. Women buy them too, but women tend to buy the ones that are for men. I don't know why they think, why people say. Here's the thing about comic book readership. Readership is rare. People who kind of get involved in comics, it's a tiny little sliver of the population. Most people, if you give them a comic book, they flip through it, they look at it, and they don't necessarily like it. They're not interested in it. They go, oh yeah, that's good, that's good. They hand it back to you. It's a rare person. It's a rare type of person who will actually get involved in reading comic books, collecting comic books, going to the store, investing a large amount of their income on comic books every single week or every single month. Those people are men between the ages of 28 and 60, okay? That's the audience right there. Now, they buy them religiously. They are 90% of the audience. There have been lies that suggest that women are 40% of the audience. I see no evidence of that. I see absolutely no evidence of that. When I go out to conventions, when I go to comic book stores, I mostly see men. I mostly see guys. It's not white men. It's men of all different colors. Okay, but it is men. These are male power fantasies. That's what comics are. Superhero comics are the most popular kind of comic, and they appeal mostly to men. Now, women also do get into them, but they're very rare. There are only a few of them. They're all in the chat with me right now, and they like the way they are now. If you change these comics hoping to attract a larger female audience, okay, you are going to drive away your male audience. They are no longer going to be getting what they were getting, the nourishment, okay, as it were, out of the comics. They're no longer going to be getting that. They are going to flee comics. They're going to stop buying them. If you call the rest of the people Nazis and bigots and blah 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 and call them names and say don't buy these comics, they're not from you for you. If you take away the warm, happy feeling that people have in their hearts about supporting these creators, even more of them are going to leave, and the comic book industry is going to implode. SJWs don't buy comics. They don't have the money to buy comics. They don't really want to buy comics. They only want to control comics. They want to change comics and control comics. So the audience is largely male, 90% male. There's another 10% that I think is female, and those females like comics the way that they are. They like to see female characters, but they want to see sexy, idealized female characters. Women don't want to be frumpy. They don't want to be frumpy. They want to be. They have similar fantasies to us. They want to see themselves as Wonder Woman. They don't want Wonder Woman to be more frumpy, to be like them. They want to be more beautiful and sexy and powerful and strong, like Wonder Woman is. It's always been that way. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. So that is my philosophy on comics. SJWs would hear this, go absolutely nuts. The Mary Sue will write a bunch of articles calling me an idiot. Okay, call me an idiot. I'm just going to continue to sell based on this philosophy, and we'll see how well I do. We'll just see how well I do, and we can contrast. We can. I'm just coming from. I'm a small guy trying to start an independent kind of movement here in comics. It's grassroots. It's entirely grassroots. Utilizes social media for marketing, and so far we have been extraordinarily successful. I see no reason to believe that this is going to change anytime in the future. If anything, I think it's going to become more successful. Yeah. Ethan Van Cyborg is here. He says women read word books, not picture books. Yeah. Well, go ask your wife. For the most part, ask your wife if if she's not into comics already. Is there anything that they can do to comics to make you read comics? They don't. They'll look at you weird. They don't want to read comics, no matter what's in them. It's just a matter of not wanting to read comics. It's not the content of comic books that's ever kept women away. It's just the fact that they're comic books. And that's fine. That is fine. There's no reason to argue about it. There's no reason to try and convince them. What we need to do is find more people who are predisposed to read comic books that don't need convincing, and then sell to them. Give them their fantasies. Spider-Man comics. Spider-Man fighting Venom and Carnage and just buildings exploding all around and helicopters crashing and stuff. That kind of stuff that sells books. It's exciting. Sexy women, scary monsters, heroic men. Will always work. It'll always work. And yeah, there is room. Of course there's room. Hemitless, thanks for $5. Will Matt Jarbo be manning up and delivering pizza to pay the bills? Will he show up at our doorsteps whining about the adpocalypse? No, Matt will never stop doing what he's doing until he absolutely has to, until his YouTube is making $0. Matt will continue doing what he's doing. His attitude, I think, is... He's not wrong. He's going to kind of go the Logan Paul route, which is, this will blow over. I'm going to lose some subs, but I'll gain them all back in the long term. This will all blow over. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, keep my head down. He's not wrong about that. I kind of picture this kind of blowing over eventually, and nobody will stop. These people aren't going to stop hating him, but the audience is big. It's huge. There's endless amounts of people out there that Matt can attract eventually back to his channel again. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think it's possible to drop him off the internet at all. I wish it were, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Casalabra, $1.99. Sounds awesome, thanks. Okay, so Casalabra asked about how to get Cyberfrog number 1 when he orders Cyberfrog number 2. Just save up $50 for February. I think I'm going to launch Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet in February. So just make sure that you have the money then. Ross Johnson, thanks for $5. What happened to CrossGen Comics, and why not found or co-found your own company? CrossGen Comics was a guy who sold a plastic that he invented and made millions and millions of dollars from selling that plastic. And he decided what he was a big comic book fan. What he decided to do was create his own comic book company based on that and hire everybody. So he's got millions of dollars. He can afford to hire George Perez and all these big talents, Steve McNiven, big names, and employ them. But what he did was he insisted. This is where he went wrong. He's like, I'm going to create all the books. I'm going to create all the books. And he's not a comic book creator. He's just a dude. He's a comic book fan. So he put George Perez to work on a pirate book. And nobody wants to read George Perez doing a pirate book. They want to see him doing a superhero team book, obviously. He spent way too much money. He would go to conventions and hire and just have big, gigantic booths where he would, force his artists to work at the booth around the clock, drawing free sketches for anyone of characters other than his own. You could walk up to a CrossGen booth, get an artist to say, hey, draw me Ben Grimm, The Thing. And then they would have to sit there and draw Marvel's The Thing for you for free. The whole thing was pointless. It was badly managed, and it did just end up kind of going under because of these things, for these reasons. Yeah, I never really believed in CrossGen, even though they had great talent. They just had bad ideas, and they overshipped all their books. It just didn't work. Why don't I start my own company? I don't know that I'm ready to do that yet. I'm not jumping into this like that. The idea of starting another big, huge company, indie company, and launching a lot of books at once just seems like a bad idea. It seems like what I'm doing right now is the better way to go about it, which is I'm putting Cyberfrog out there. I think Cyberfrog's going to work. Rainbow Brute, I think, is going to work. I'll launch another couple of properties myself, maybe next year, see if they work out. At that point, I've got to hire people because I have all these successful books, presumably. Let's assume they all work. I've got 4 successful comics, and it's only me. I can't do it all myself. So at that point, I do have to hire people to keep these books going, right? That's how a company should be built. It's got to be a lot more grassroots than just launching a business and saying, hey, you don't know who the hell we are or what these properties are, but support us. It's not going to work. As it is right now, I've got big names. I had a bunch of people from, oh my gosh, should I tell you guys this? All right, I'm not going to tell you names, but big names in politics have reached out to me. Big names that you know, and they want to know if I'm looking for investors. Big names. Like the names, people are just like people who say, hey, you should get on with this guy. You should get involved with this guy. You should go on Fox News and do that. People like that not Trump. But big names have reached out to me and said, hey, do you want investors? And I've said, yeah, eventually. Stay in touch. Yeah. Some people in the chat are naming some names. All right, so let me see what else here. A lot of super chats here. Yeah, we'll have them CrossGen. Billy Ray, thanks for $2. 40 years from now, Cyberfrog will be like Spider-Man #1. I hope so. Yeah. Well, wait a second. No. Oh, yeah. Like the original Spider-Man #1, not like the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man #1. That is virtually worthless now, because it printed way too many copies out there. Gojirify, thanks for $2. Pizza delivery with a side of news bites. Hey, it's Mundane Matt here with a no thanks. The Rookie Critic, thanks for $2. Is soy the new way of saying pussy? Yes. Soy. Okay. When we were kids, we used to call each other the FAGG word, OT. We don't really say that anymore because it's awful to say that, about gay people, the LGBT community. It never meant that. It just meant wimp, sissy. So you can't say that anymore. Soy boy kind of means the same thing. It means not gay. It means sissy. It means weenie. It means wimpy. You know what I mean? So yeah, soy boy pussy. Exactly. That's exactly what it means. Demongenai, thanks for $2. Common Sense Reigns, we appreciate you, EVS. Thank you. Appreciate that. Rookie Critic, $5. Thank you. Ethan, be brave. Ethan may be brave and resist delicious pies, but give Cecil a bottle of ketchup and he'll surely be drowning in fries. French fries are good too. Twatly, thank you for $6.99 Canadian. Did you see Zach's video praising Chuck Wendig's recent Darth Vader comic? Said the writing was solid despite being an idiot to the fans. I didn't see it. I don't want to watch it. Zach occasionally likes things that are 180 degrees out of phase with what I think and what I like. Chuck Wendig's Darth Vader was horrible, but Zach also likes Solo. He loves Solo. I can see people. I even said it then. I said I can see people walking away from Solo going, "Yeah, that was fun. I'm never gonna watch it again." But yeah, it was fun. I said it was terrible, and it was terrible in my opinion. Zach loved it, and I actually said to him, I said, "Zach, are you ever?" This was a Star Wars movie, Zach. How many times have you seen every single? I've seen every single Star Wars movie now, including The Last Jedi. I've seen The Last Jedi 3 times. So baseline, I've seen every Star Wars movie 3 times. I've seen the original trilogy literally hundreds of times. That is what a Star Wars movie is supposed to be. How many times am I going to watch Solo? I will never watch it again. I will never watch it again. And even people who liked it will never watch it again. It was just a popcorn flick, a Star Wars popcorn flick. Yeah. Zach loved it, and you're buying a comic by this guy. Well, Zach liked Gotham. I like Gotham. I like the TV show Gotham from what I've seen of it. I've only watched a few episodes of it, but I like everything Batman. It's hard, unless you do Batman badly. I'll watch anything about Batman. I don't like the current Batman where he's just kind of like sensitive and he's looking to ease his pain. Through other means other than just beating the shit out of villains. I need him to beat up villains to ease his pain. Justice. I don't need him to find peace in the arms of a woman. I think that's nope. No. That's not Batman. Not in my opinion. It's not Batman. 2019 will be huge, says Justin Miller. In what way? In what way do you think 2019 will be huge? It's gonna be interesting, but I don't know. It does have a good Alfred. Well, Gotham has a great little Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne in the Batman Christian Bale Batman movies, the young Bruce Wayne was a total soy boy. He's a total soy boy. He fell into the hole. He's sniveling. How do you get that kid to harden up? How do you do that? That kid was a weenie. The kid was a weenie. Like the Batman, the Bruce Wayne, I love little Bruce Wayne in Gotham because you can tell he's already hard, like he's sharp-eyed, he's got eyes like a shark. He is angry and vengeful and cold and arrogant already about like his station in life. He's like, I'm a billionaire. He's like, I might be an 8-year-old, but I'm Bruce Wayne and you are Alfred and you're gonna do what I say. He's awesome. Like that kid is definitely gonna grow up to be Batman. The other kid, how did that kid grow up to be Batman? How did he grow up to be Batman? He was a wimp. Max Hammer says, you kill his parents, dummy. That's how you harden him up. No, his parents were already dead. And he was still a wimp. And Bruce Wayne was a young Christian Bale, getting yelled at by Tom Cruise's wife. No. I swear to God, Katie Holmes yelling at Bruce Wayne. I'm like, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Don't you yell. Don't you raise your mouth at my Batman. Don't you, and he is my Batman. Christian Bale is my Batman. Don't you raise your mouth to my Batman. God damn, with your little smirk. Your smirking and talking down to Bruce Wayne. No, will not have it. I will not have it. Katie Holmes was terrible, and then the Ugnaught that replaced her in the second Batman movie. Who was that woman? How did they find the ugliest women in Hollywood to play love interest for Bruce Wayne over and over again. What the hell is going on? I don't get it. Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah, fine. Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. Get her out of here. Get Katie Holmes out of here. Who would be good enough for Bruce Wayne? Well, they got it right the first time around. They got it right in the first series of movies. They got the most beautiful women in Hollywood. They got the most beautiful women in Hollywood to sort of be Bruce Wayne's love interest. Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer? Are you kidding me? What's Michelle Pfeiffer look like these days? Has anyone seen her? Let me see. Let me get this super chat. Rookie Critic, thanks for $5. If Disney wants more Star Wars content on their new service, why not put EVS, World Class Bullshitters, and Geese and Gamers on there for a nice check? Most viewers would check you guys out on there. That would be funny. Like if we had our own streaming channel. If we had our own show on their streaming service for Disney. Disney critics. Yeah, Kim Basinger, Michelle Pfeiffer. Who else was in there? They were all beautiful women. Yeah, I want to find, what does Michelle Pfeiffer look like today? I haven't seen her in a movie in a long time. And she got referenced in 2 pop songs last year, which was strange. Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay. Let's see what she looks like today. We'll see if she's got to still be beautiful unless she kind of got old and heavy. Oh. Whoa. All right, let's see. None of this better be porn. I don't think it will be, not Google Images. Michelle Pfeiffer. Well, look, here's the thing. First of all, she looks great. What do you guys think of Michelle Pfeiffer? Michelle Pfeiffer looks good here. What I like about Michelle Pfeiffer is, from what I can see, she's had no work done on herself. Some of these women, they sit there and they try really hard to keep their skin tight. They end up looking like monsters. If you can tell that someone's had plastic surgery, they've done a bad job. They've done a bad job. Here's Michelle Pfeiffer. She's probably, what is she? 55, 56. How old's Michelle Pfeiffer right now? 60? Yeah, give me a break. That's a beautiful woman. There's no doubt about that. And she's just letting herself age. She might have had a little work. I don't know. But she's just letting herself age naturally. That's what women should do. That's what women should do. That's Hank Pym's wife. Hank Pym's wife? Who is? Shania Twain, too. Yeah, Shania Twain looks dynamite. You know who looks the best, though? The lead singer of the Bangles. Oh, my God. Margaret Merkel says she had work done. Come on. Where? Look at her eyes. Look at the baggy. She hasn't had work done. You think? It looks natural in any case. It does look natural. She's not yanking her face back and stapling it behind her head. Susanna Hoffs. Hold on a second. Susanna Hoffs. I think that's how to spell it. Yeah. I put Hoffa. No, not Hoffa. 2018. Better not be porn. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Look at this woman. That's not the best picture of her ever. But, yeah. And she's got to be 62. Oh, my God. Yeah, he married well. She looks terrific. She looks like a Susanna Hoffer. Meh? You guys are saying no? Look at that big, honest smile. Cindy Crawford still did well. Cindy Crawford, the thing about Cindy Crawford was she was like the best looking woman of 1990. And you couldn't go anywhere without seeing Cindy Crawford and being amazed by her stunning beauty. And it just got old. I can't look at her anymore. Yeah. I'm sure she still looks the same, but I'm bored by her face. But seriously, she's 59 years old. It's a 59-year-old woman. Has she had work done? I can't see any. I don't know. I don't see it. Elizabeth Hurley too. I love how I've got I'm on YouTube and we're talking about old ladies. We're talking about hot old ladies, and most of you are probably like 15 years younger than me, at least. I am on board by her face. Cindy Crawford, you've seen her everywhere. On board by her face. Like her, on board by her face, I acknowledge that she's beautiful, but on board by her face in a way that Marilyn Monroe could never bore me. Like if I saw Marilyn Monroe's features are so classic that if I saw Marilyn Monroe in person in 1960, like I'd have a heart attack. I'd be like, you know, I'd be amazed. I'd be absolutely amazed. Yeah, because she's just, I mean, Marilyn Monroe just has this kind of, she's iconically beautiful. Cindy Crawford is just, she's 1990, 1991. I don't really know. Look up the actress from The Shining. I don't want to. I'm afraid of what she looks like now. It's probably not great. She didn't look that great then. She looked very strange then. She looked like a newt back in 1980. I don't think she looks better now. Yeah, Shelley Duvall. No, no, no. No. Shelley Duvall did not age well. Well, I mean, she didn't have much to start with though. She had a unique face. She had a handsome beauty about her, Shelley Duvall. She died? Shelley Duvall didn't die. Yeah, Barbara Eden also, she's got to be 90 and she looks great. I've met her a few times. Look who up? I don't want to look anyone up. I'm afraid of looking people up. It's going to be porn. It's going to be porn. Ethan would freak out if he met Guy Fieri. Let me tell you something about Guy Fieri. If Guy Fieri is the guy who I'm thinking of, he's the food guy. He's got blonde hair and a goatee and everything. He's kind of overweight. Is that the guy? Is that Guy Fieri? True or false? Yeah, Linda Carter's still good. No, Julie Newmar. No. Okay. Yep. That's him. Guy Fieri. Black people all think I look like him. I don't know what that is, but I meet black guys and they're like, "You look like that dude on the Food Network, Guy Fieri." I don't look anything like him. But you know what? Nobody's ever said that to me except for random black people that I met. They go, "You look just like that dude." So I don't know. That's just FYI. If you are a black person, you might think I look like Guy Fieri if you met me in person. I'm telling. Yeah, I don't look anything like Guy Fieri. It's just that that's what happens. I don't know why. You explain it to me. Let me see here. Gojirify, thanks for $5. My first crush was Michelle Pfeiffer. She's beautiful. She looks fantastic in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh, she's in Ant-Man and the Wasp? I didn't know that. I'll go see her, though. Grand Inquisitor, thanks for $2. Betty Page is more beautiful than Marilyn Monroe. Not on her best day. She might be sexier in some ways, but she's not. No. Yakase, thanks for $5. Yeah, but these hot old ladies are so much better in every way than these new young Goombas we have now. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like younger girls these days. I don't know. I don't have any current. Yeah, I don't really think about these any new actresses. Elvira beats them all. Yo, for real. Elvira looks great. Elvira is holding up. I saw her in person 3 months ago, and it was just like, damn, she looks good. She doesn't look like she's aged a bit. So, yeah. Grace Kelly did not age well. Grace Kelly got really fat when she died. I have an interview with her in 1982, and she's like, she put on like 50 pounds. It was crazy. Yeah. Elvira's holding up, eh? Nudge, nudge. Yeah, no, she looks really, really good. You know, in person, she's got red hair and everything. You know, when she's not made up like Elvira, she's just a beautiful girl. She looks terrific. LOL, Ether Man Skyver. I think about younger girls right now. No, I don't think about young. I'm saying if I think about younger actresses, I can't think of any that I'm really like taken by. Daniel Watson, thanks for $1.99. Audrey Hepburn for the win. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. Joan Fontaine was great. EVS, we need to pitch a pie show for the Food Network. Yeah, not a bad idea. I'd like to pitch a pie show. It'd be fun. I don't know how to make a pie, but I'll eat them. Tree Van Lee says, "Dirty Uncle EVS." I'm not dirty. I don't objectify these women. Do I? I mean, that's not something that I do. Not really. Emma Watson looks like a child. They all look like children to me. I'm at that age now where like Emma Watson is a child. I can't look at her like that. I actually want women. You know. Yeah. They look like kids. You know, my son's 19 years old. You know, it's like I see his girlfriends coming in the house. They all look like children. Sir Ruin of House Roundhead, $5. You inspired me to name myself Ruin Roundkick. Sir Ruin of House Roundhead here on YouTube. That is awesome. I saw you yesterday on the High Council. Hilarious. Welcome. Super Divorce, $1.99. Comicsgate bake sale on Indiegogo. That would be funny. Yeah, that'd be a good way to raise money. That'd be a good way to raise money is to actually do a bake sale. But I would eat everything. I would eat all the pies. Yeah, I would eat every bit of whatever they made. Whatever they made. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. I'm gonna get back to work. But thank you for joining me as we took a circuitous route from making fun of Dork Side of the Force and their weirdo article on the weirdo actress who would like to be Princess Leia, and then all the way around to Chewbacca, and then hot 60-year-old women. Appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Super chats. I will probably see you guys tonight. We'll do more push-ups and all that stuff. All right. Circuitous. No, it's circuitous, not circuitous. Circuitous. Yeah. You guys take care. See you later. Bye-bye.